Well. Look at this. Look at where I'm coming live from. A very beautiful place. Actually, this is where olive oil comes from. It's not the season yet, but this is where it comes from. Olive oil. This is an olive tree. I don't know how it's called in English. Oof, it has fallen down. So in Spain, they have a lot of olives. It's mother of olives and mother of grapes. That is if you never knew. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chef Matiko. I'm coming from work, and I said, why not this vlog today? Yes, I'm coming from work, and I want to welcome all my new people who are just tuning in for the first time in this channel. So welcome and feel at home, because this is a place to be. Subscribe to be part of our family, because maybe when look at that. I don't know how they call that aeroplane. It's like a whale. How do you call that aeroplane? I cannot zoom. Yes, next time I'll buy a very big camera to be zooming, to do the zoomination. Yes. Yeah, so I was welcoming my people, and I say that subscribe, share and like, because you are amazing people, you know. And for my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, I love that. Yes, it looks so beautiful. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to support me. May God bless you. You know, I'm coming live from a park or a playground. I can call it a park, because in Spain there is a lot of parks where people just come relax. But right now you can see it's empty, because people are working right now. It's working hours, no idling. Is it table tennis or what? Yes. So before I start my video of today, I'm gonna just take you around. You see what this area looks like, and of course you take some knowledge or something that is positive, you take it home. That is always what I advise my people always. Any negative thing, put it aside. We only pick positive stuffs, you know. Yes, look at this. So this is the idea that, you know, I like to do copy and paste. When I see something good in Europe, I copy and paste. So for example, this you can put at your maybe outside your home, just to relax. But you can create space, yes, just to relax outside your home and you know, and live the life. Right here, table. So this one's when people are coming for picnic, or when people are when kids are playing, the parents can just relax. You know, parents they take their kids to the park at least to reveal themselves, because in Spain, apart from the kids going to school, if it's a weekend, you have to be with them 24/7. It's not like my home in Africa. Yes, you just leave kids to go and play with other kids, you know. And I think the reason as to why is because I feel maybe this, you know, in cities there is a lot of people, a lot of cars, so you have to take care of the kids. You have to be with them 24/7. But in my village, a place like in my village, what we do, yeah, there's no people are fewer, and of course no cars. So, and we take care of your kid. Is my kid. That is like my village, like, you know, we're used to it like your kid is my kid. So they come to your home. We don't have big gates, you know, and you know, we live like that. And of course we have keep Spain clean. Wherever I go, there is dustbins. I think I always show these in my vlogs. Yeah, so you can see somebody who is sitting here chewing or drinking something, he or she can easily access a dustbin over there. Yeah, and that's why I think Spain is clean, like Madrid is clean, Acorcon is clean. Yeah, so, and of course people are disciplined, and apart from that, you will find that some are not. It's just normal in a normal, like, surrounding. There must be, out of 10 maybe 1 is indisciplined, or out of 10 maybe 9 are indisciplined. Yeah, there is always that person that does not follow the rules. Yeah, but all in all, in the video of today, I'm just gonna show this very quick, and then we go to the topic of today, because today it's hot. It's hot, and it's a happy day, you know. It's a happy day. We are defeating the enemies. We are defeating the enemies. Yes, we are defeating the enemies. Apart from what they are trying to do to bring us down, I'm telling you, we are defeating the enemies, yes or yes. So I'm taking you to something that is very, very important before I go to the topic, you know. So here is where kids come to play. Not only this park, we have different parks or playgrounds, name them, in different areas, you know. So a city like maybe my capital city does not have like a lot of places like this where you just come and you know, maybe there are specific places, but here in every so like this one is a park. When you cross the road, there's another park with different places. So the council, or the ayuntamiento as they call it, like the county council, maybe I can call it in English, decided to put free gyms around Acorcon. So for those people who want to live a healthy life, and so it's up to you. Like, gyms are free, you know, so you just come here and exercise. So gyms are free, like very free. So it's up to you. You go and pay, or you access the gyms in the street. So these are the street gyms. We have the machines of all types you can see around, and you will find that people are exercising here, you see. So this is one of the good things here. So which means, if you see like this, if you have money or you don't have money, you can access some things, some basic things. This is another basic thing, but you can access some things that people who have money access. So this tells you that this country has really developed, because something like this, maybe in 50 years to come, I don't know, or 20, I don't know, you see. So if you have money or not, you can access the gym for free right here. And it's not only this, not every park, but certain parks have certain gyms. In maybe they go with distance, so certain parks have certain gyms, so which is very good right here in Spain. So that is one thing I love about this country, you know. So let us go to the topic as we walk ahead. I have a paper with me right here. I carried breakfast. Yeah, I carried breakfast to work. Not really breakfast, because I normally take breakfast in the morning, but really I don't like when I just wake up and have something. So it's like I'm not in the mood, so I carry it for later. So I just take a cup of milk. I'm not a coffee guy. I don't like take a lot of coffee. I don't like coffee. You know, there are people who love coffee. They are coffee like lovers, but Matiko is anything that is there. So sometimes tea, sometimes I can just wake up and say a coffee, sometimes I can just take plain milk. So I'm just a very complicated guy. Yeah, so but I carry my breakfast to take breakfast around 11 at work, around 11. So I take my breakfast around 11. So guys, let me not talk a lot. Guys, today somebody told me that, oh, don't use that name guys a lot. Yeah, but it's guysing is in my mouth. I don't know why. So, and other people I can say my people or my peeps. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the olives. I don't know why most countries like Spain now, olive is very expensive. Yeah, olive oil, and yet olives are grown in Spain. You know, but wine is cheaper. Yeah, so I love the background right here, you know. I really love the background. So guys, let me jump to the topic and tell you that we are defeating the enemies, because my mom yeah, has officially opened her business. Remember when this idea came, because when I was constructing her house back in the village in Kenya, this idea came because I felt like, yes, you know, you can construct a very good house, so it will be a very beautiful house, but it will look ugly if people living there, they don't have food, you know. You know, some people have good houses, beautiful houses, but they're hungry. So that's what I was really trying to do. So I came up with an idea, a small idea, a big idea, but starting it in a small way, you know. So what I did when I went home, I told Mama, you know, let me tell you a story about my mom, for the sake of new viewers, you know. I want to sit here so that I tell you a story about my mom for the sake of new viewers. So this is what I want to tell you, a story that might change your life, might change a person's life. So please share this video wherever you come across it. So let me just brush it. Yeah, so one day we'll just sit with my mom and tell this story, or she can tell her story, you know. So my mom was born in a very, very poor family, but my dad's family, I won't say it was poor, it was just an average family. Yeah, so they got married and started a life. Then now my mom used to they used to be farmers, small scale farmers. Then later, you know that life in the village, then later we used to sell kerosene, not in a filling station. No, you know, when I say kerosene, maybe somebody might think it's a big filling station, or you know, or petrol station. No, what my mom used to do, when she went to the shamba in the morning, then came home at in the evening, what she used to do, she used to go and buy some kerosene in a filling station in a small bottle, or can I say jerry can, not a small, a 10 liter, 5 liters, depending with what profit she had made. But we used to sell kerosene in the street of Nyabohanse for the longest period of time, like since I was primary, so we stopped selling kerosene when I joined my high school, not very many years ago. Yeah, so we used to sell kerosene, and my mom used to stay like at night, like some mothers do until today. So we sell kerosene, and we could make a profit of maybe 50 shillings. Yeah, 50 shillings, that is 0.5 US dollars. Yeah, 0.5 euros. Now is 0.2 maybe, depending with the change. And I'm told I can see the change. Kenyan shillings now is going up, it's going to where it was. That is a big shout out to Kenya, you know. Yes, so we used to do that, and I told people, and some people do not believe, my mom used to really work hard, and could give us 0.2 shillings, and we were 4 siblings, but my sister used to stay at school. My uncle took my sister, and because my uncle used to own a school, a private school, because I'm telling you, my dad's family was well off back then, but my dad was not. Yeah, so that's why I don't want to go back to poverty. I'm trying to decrease that poverty gap in our family. I'm really trying to do it, because where I'm coming from, it's tough. You have to be tough so that you make it. So my mom used to leave 20 shillings. I think I've told you, but this video is about now the progress of my mom's, and now I'm so happy now that she's launching her business. In future, I will own a restaurant. We will own a big restaurant in Nyabuhanse. Believe me or not, God can hear my prayer, because I believe in the power of the mouth. Yes, so we used to eat 0.2 US dollars or less, 3 people. And that time my mom could say, I am full. You know, mothers, they say I am full, but so that they leave you to eat their food.
you know. So that's how we grew up. Like, we used to go and buy mandazis. The mandazis are small Kenyan snacks. Three mandazis, small, 3 mandazis. And we could dilute a powder that informed that it was chemicals, but we could not. We never had any option. In that time, they could call we called it juice cola. It's like a powder you put in water, then you dilute it and you drink like a juice. So we used to go and buy it for 5 shillings. That is 0.005 US dollars. Or let me say 50 cents. 50 cents. I don't know my math if it's going well, but 5 shillings, 5 Kenya shillings, yeah? We could go and buy it, come dilute, then drink. Now my sister Robbie, the elder sister, could eat 1 mandazis, and me 1 mandazi, and my brother 1 mandazi. So if the owner of selling this, the mandazi seller, could see, these kids could add us 1, and that one we could divide by 3. So basically, when I see life today, I feel that we used to go to school hungry, you know, because yes, but that time you could not even realize. But if I see life today, I see it, how really hard it was, and that is what, like, it makes us who we are today. We survive regardless, anywhere. Me, I can survive anywhere. So life went on, and because my dad was sharpening knives in the village. I will tell you, I don't want to say a story of my dad, because may his soul rest in peace, but if need be, one day I'll tell you what he used to do and stuff. Yes, but he was and he went to school. He was educated. He had his career, but yes, life is life. So my mom was hired now in a bank. Now he had at least a good job. Now at least we could sell kerosene at night, because you know, when she used to go to the farm, she could go and wait for harvesting maybe 3 months, and if they could harvest, it's just maize to eat at home. So now my mom had an extra job in the bank. The bank used to pay her, not very many years ago, guys, not very many years ago. I'm talking about like 10 years ago, when I was in high school. So my mom was employed now. Now he had a good life, I can say. My mom was paid 30, no, now I can calculate, was 20 US dollars, 20 euros a month. With 4 kids, my sister was now in high school. My sisters were in high school. I was in primary, and now we could now eat with 30 US dollars. So me, I used to help my mom by selling kerosene. I used to sell. That's why I'm known in the village. Like, I know everybody. I know in and out of that, every person in that village. This is this went to school because of this. This never went to school because when I'm telling you, those people who are always talking negative about us, some of them even never had a primary certificate because of their rudeness, because of their tough-headed. You don't believe. So I'm this village boy who used to sell kerosene in the street. Yeah. So we used to sell kerosene, and my mom now bring in. So it was like my mom brings in 20 US dollars, and I bring 50 shillings, maybe a day, maybe 200. But my sister was schooling. Yeah. We were supposed to. Thank God that primary school education in Kenya was free, but we could pay for exam. Even paying for exam, my friends, was tough because we could pay 30 shillings. Sometimes you could even miss exams. Yeah, sometimes you could even miss exams because of 30 shillings. That is 0.03 US dollars. Yeah, I'm talking about dollars because I'm in Europe, but I have funds from US dollars, and you know, when we talk about dollars, a lot of people can understand, from China, from everywhere in the world, you know. That's why I talk about dollars. So I could bring in something, my mom could bring in something, and my dad could bring in something. At least we could now, you know, from one mandazi to eating sukuma wiki and ugali, you know. So life with that shit. But when I look now, we've been suffering a lot. So in that old home of ours, sorry, somebody's calling me. Just a minute. Oli, mi amor. No, por. Sí, puedo. Sí, ¿por qué? Yes, my wife called in the middle of the story. So life has been how it was, and I thank God that now at least things are getting better, because my mom used to earn, but all the money used to go to school and stuff. So, and my mom represents a lot of women in the village or in the universe. So the reason as to why I'm telling you to share the video is because there are a lot of women with the same situation as my mom, and of course others, they are even worse, have a worse situation. But my mom never gave up. We never gave up. So I spoke in one of my videos that with me I used to make money. Like, I'm that boy who grabs opportunities like pop, like come, you know, you have to survive. It's like survival for the fittest. So I used to collect sand, I used to collect stones and beat them to become concrete, these small stones, or gravel, the way you know, depends with how you call. So I used to sell. I used to collect plastics. Like, I was that boy who used to go around and collect plastics, and people could call me chokora sometimes, you know. I used to go around collect plastics. Yes, I mean, I'm not lying, because that is what I used to do to earn a shilling, and I was very young, you know. So God has been grateful. I joined high school. My mom was there struggling, taking loans, paying loans, and because her salary was increased to $50 to 5,000 Kenya shillings. 5,000 Kenya shillings, which now is $40 around there. So at least, but you know, the life again is expensive, you know. It's like now, the more you earn, the more you spend. But my sister was now out of high school. Now I was in high school, still struggling. My mom paid my fees until when I got to Form 2. There is when my dad died. Then my principal, through that, you know, I was a very good kid at school, and of course I was the president in our primary school, like the leader of all the kids. So I was that disciplined boy. And in form 3, I used not to pay school fees. And Form 4, I have to go and pay the school, because I finished without. The agreement is when I get a job, I go and pay. But the idea is one day not only to go and pay, but to go and give a hand. The way I was given a hand to complete, I take one kid and give a hand. The kid who has a problem, I know there are a lot, maybe the kid who needs more, you know, there is always how to do it. So that's why I'm waiting until I become like stable. I don't just go and pay my school fees, but I want to go and when I will go there, you remember I did a video when I went to visit my principal, the director of the school where I used to study. So the idea is when I go back to the school, I help one kid to school. If God will bless me with more or two, I don't know, or a half, just helping others, then I pay my school fees to complete. So when I finished, my mother now had some problems, went through surgery, then he could not work in the bank. That's why my sister went to work in the bank in her position, cleaning, as a cleaner, not any other thing. So what we did, what mom did, because this is the story of my mom, what mom did is that she started selling porridge. Now my mom has the best porridge in the village, so if you stop around Nyabuanse, please ask Mama Matiko and drink porridge there. So my mom is here. I went to further studies when I finished high school. Actually I was to graduate, but I'm here, but I have the certificate. I'm among the graduates. so I have a career, in short, and I thank God for that, and for people who supported me. So my family has been supporting me a lot, like a lot. So you know, when you qualify in Kenya, when you pass your exams, there is help. There is a loan that government gives you to study. Yeah, then you pay slowly by slowly. So I managed, I qualified, and I was very good at school in my further studies. So I'm a graduate, and I thank God for that. And of course, I have a career which I'm not working on right now. Yes, I'm a hospitality specialist. So if you have a job, if you feel Matiko can manage your hotel, please call me. Yeah, we can negotiate about that. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not working on that because I'm working as an electrician right now. I told that story. I don't want to repeat. Yeah, right here in Spain. Yes. So I'm that guy who is I'm a cheeky boy in a good way. So my mom has been selling porridge until when I came to Spain. She has been selling porridge all along until when I came to Spain. Then she was sick, and then she could not sell porridge anymore. So when I went home August last year, 2023, I said, no, my mom got better. My mom cured, and God is great, I can say. So my mom cured, and when I went home, now that I was building my mom's house, I thought, what if tomorrow Matiko is not able to, you know, sometimes life is not vegetable, as my friend as my Yugno puts it. Life is not vegetable. Yeah, life is not. Sometimes things can be tough, and once you have a family like me here in Spain, it becomes sometimes difficult. Not every month you can send money home, not every month things are easy. So you might find me paying my bills here, trying to put my family at a better place. I fear to go back to poverty, like to where we were. I really fear. That's why I'm trying 1 2 3. Now I'm from work, I'm vlogging to get $1 from this video, to do this and this, just to have some cost here, so that I can travel, so that I can pay my bills, so that my family can be okay here and my family can be okay in Kenya. So I thought, okay, I'm building this. I'm building my mom a house. What if tomorrow things are hard? Will she eat? Just this normal stuff. Will she do that? Because my mom is very young and beautiful. And if my mom was in Spain, they say is muy joven, like is very young. Because here old elder people, they call maybe 60 plus, So my wife is calling. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining. It's drizzling actually. So to make the story short, we started opening a shop, a very small shop. The reason as to why, I love the sounds of the bar. The reason as to why is because where she used to sell porridge is just
beside the road on the street, and when it could rain, she could struggle because it was an empty area, an empty space. She had no roof, she had no seats, she had no nothing, you know. So I came up with this idea of so we rented a place, and now I started preparing the place for her. At least she can be selling some food. So the main thing is porridge, like the typical drink, but of course we will come up with coffee, we'll come up with food, so that she had $1 in her pocket, you know. So the other day, when some days ago, they robbed her at home when I bought the materials, you know, I talked about it. They robbed my mom, the enemies. They robbed my mom some materials that I'm struggling to, you know, I work. They came, in short, they came and robbed my mom the materials that they were to use in plumbing. Then 2 days later, they robbed my mom, my sister, in my mom's shop. 2 phones. One her phone, and another one she was helping a guy to charge her phone in the shop, a guy who carries my mom with her motor and help us a lot with the motorbike at home. So yes, but my mom called the other day, and she told me, you know what, Matiko, look at this, yeah, another free gym. So here here to age is up to you. Yes, I'm coming live from Madrid. Free life. So if I don't know if this is included in the tax. Yeah, so mom called me the other day. Wow. So this is for the legs, and also this for the legs. How does this work? I'm also coming live from Free Life in Madrid. Yes, and that is for the hands. Hey, there are lots. Legs, hands. All right, okay. Let us test this right here. You have to sit like, I think you have to sit like this, opposite. Yes. Free life in Madrid. Free gym. So anyway, guys, anyways, my peoples. So as we talk today, my mom, you know, I cannot film. I think you can watch this in my brother's YouTube at Mabere254. Go support him on his channel. And yes, we see how things are. So my mom has finally started selling porridge in a good condition. Like shelter, we have seats, people can sit. Yes, and we are good to go. So that is the good news that I'm giving my people, the people who follow us, the people who support us, to update you. You know, we finally launched and started my mom's business. It has been long because I started this shop. You know me, personally, I like taking things slowly. If I don't have like that capital like at once, I can just, you know, slowly by slowly. I put this here, I put this there, so that now when I finish my mom's house, I'll concentrate on me. So it will be just few stuff to chip in. Now I'll concentrate on myself and my family now back in Spain, you know. Now so she will have food, she will have a sort of, so I'll be just chipping in, not 100%, you know, and it will give me time to concentrate on me, you know. So I will be done like with the basic stuffs at home. And you know, so I'm so happy. I'm really happy. When my mom called me that, to tell me that she had started the business, she really made my day. That was yesterday, because I felt happy. Now at least she can she's back on her feet. She can now start selling porridge and some food, you know, some snacks, some tea, everything in that small area. And God will bless us. We will have a big restaurant in the future. I believe in small steps, and I believe in small things matters a lot. Yes, from here to here, not from here to here. Yes, as I finish this video, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos until the end. Please, 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 before you go, kindly subscribe to our channel and get us to 50,000 subscribers, because that is one way of supporting us. So that was it for today. I know I've talked like 30 minutes plus, a lot, but I wanted to give you a small story and to tell you that finally we've started our business back at home, and my mom has launched the business. So if you are in the center, if you are passing by to Hispania border, or to Migori, or to Nairobi, or you know, please stop by and take a cup of tea or porridge or juice. Yeah, so only drinks, then food will come in, you know, slowly by slowly. So guys, I want to end this video here, and I want to appreciate you. You are amazing people, and see you in my next vlog. Remember, I love you so much. Team Matiko. We are going to the sky. The sky is the limit. Yes, the sky is the limit, and I really pray for you, whoever, whatever you are doing, may it be successful. So thank you so much. I'm signing out. My name is Chef Matiko. I'm coming live from Madrid, Spain. Bye bye, adios, un besito, ciao ciao.